I'll waste no time in getting her back.
Well, it's Tuesday night. We've had 2.5 wonderful days on Skye. We've had quite a lot of pollock, loads of mackerel, a coalfish, no sea trout yet. But the weather's been pretty kind to us. A bit different tomorrow. We're hoping to go to Fort William in the morning. We're fishing for a species hunt, see what we can catch there. We need a bit of mackerel for bait. If we don't get any tonight, then we can try again when we get to Fort William. But yeah, it's been cracking. Chris has had a great time. Well, we both have. He's managed to find some new marks for next year, or indeed if we come again this year. He's lost more fish than he's landed this time. He's lost a couple of really good fish that really pissed him off, to be honest. But anyway, he's down here now on the local beach with a friend that we've met. I don't know whether he's had anything. Any luck, Chris? You got 2 mackerel for bait? Oh, brilliant. What are you getting them on?
On the new sea driller. I had 2 mackerel, 2 or 3 coalfish, and I foul-looked a little flounder.
And a couple of goldfish?
Yeah, it was small coalfish. I didn't get pictures of them because they are absolutely tiny.
We've had a great couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been good.
We found some good marks for next time. Really good marks.
Yeah, some serious potential there.
Yeah, there is. You've had some good fish that you've lost and some fish that you've followed, and you've landed a few good fish as well.
Yeah, I've landed, well, on the new mark I found, I've landed 3 or 4 nice pollock, like 4 or 5 pounders.
Yeah.
This goldfish, which is my PB. So I'm very happy with.
It was a shame because some of the marks, I didn't know how far he was going to walk, so I couldn't go with him to film. So we'll have to make do with some still photos we took of a few of the fish.
Yeah, also because where the mark is, the ground's like this. Look at it behind you, that's what it's like. It's very hard to film,
Yeah.
even if someone was with you.
And the wind's been a bit challenging, but in general, the weather's been kind. We've been okay.
Now, it's lovely now.
Yeah, the weather's been good. And
So calm, even a few midges come to join us.
have they? Oh, joy. We love midges, don't we?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, we're going to stay here for the night. Hopefully get a few more mackerel for bait tomorrow.
Well, I've got 2 nice sized ones in the pot now.
Have you? Okay.
We should see a few more.
It's a cracking evening. Watch a bit of TV and have an early night, then set off early for Fort William tomorrow.
Fort William species hunt.
Yeah, we love Fort William. We've been coming up here well, Chris has been joining me for 10 years. This is probably our 10th, 11th year, sometimes twice a year. Even once we came 3 times. So we've had all the usual stuff, the skate. I was catching skate 10 years ago. We had a lot of the times on the boat. It got a bit too much. I'm not really into skate anymore, but anyway, that's enough waffling on.
Oh, what a cracking evening, eh? All well and good, apart from these swarms of midges that seem to love me. Hi guys, welcome back. You join us today at a village called Fort William, nestled in the Highlands of Scotland. We had a 4-hour gruelling drive back yesterday from the Isle of Skye. That's a lot further than you think, Skye to Fort William, but first cast, we've got ourselves. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? A little dab, as you can see, nailed on the mackerel. We'll get her back now. We've planned to do a species hunt today between me and Dad. Not a competition at all. And yeah, we're gonna see how many species we can get. I say we're gonna get 5, definitely 5 species. Got dabs, gurnards, whiting, mackerel. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna fish the tide up to high. Got the first calm day we've had once we've been up here. And yeah, we're going to give it our best shot, and I'll bring you back when I have my second species. Oh my god, it's triple shot. Triple shot. 2 haddock and a whiting. Top one, got a whiting, as you can see. Let me put it on the back of my hand a sec. Top one, we've got a whiting. A very lively whiting on the pop-up. Middle, we've got a fat little haddock.
No, that's a pouting, I think.
That's a haddock.
Yeah, I think it is, maybe.
It is a haddock, and the bottom one is also a haddock. Very interesting. Nailed on the mackerel. I'll talk you through my rig in a sec. I've stole a few from my England stash of the rigs I've been using for my England stuff, but it's very light, so you know, small hooks, just little pieces of mackerel on each hook. Yeah, it's definitely a haddock, Dad. Definitely a haddock. Oh, gotta be.
That thumbprint on these sides things look like pouting.
That's a haddock, definitely. Let's get him back. So that's what? That's 3 species now. We've had dab, haddock, and whiting. All nailed. Haven't had anything deep hooked yet, so it's a good sign. And they've all gone back fine. That's a bonus. And right, we're gonna cast that out again. Dad's got a float rod out. He's got a little strip of mackerel on it, hoping for a sea trout. That'd be nice if we get one of them on camera. Another double shot. I think this one's 2 whiting on the top and middle hooks. 2 whiting. Nailed. Was that? I thought it was a cod for a second, but no, it's a whiting. Just, yeah, it is a whiting. Just checking. Just nailed on a size 6 wormer from my England rigs. They're just 3 up rigs because the ground's a bit unforgiving out there sometimes. Got weed covered rocks and odd patches of sort of sand. He's sandy shingle. And that one's a little bit bigger actually on the top hook. As you can see, nailed again on the size 6 wormer. I got that pop up on the top snood just in case there's a mackerel cruising by. I might nail that. But yeah, so I'll bait this back up and we'll get it back out there. Just had another tip tappy bite. Got another fish. Not a new species, another dab. But we'll take it nonetheless. This is the kind of stuff that we were scratching about for on the home nations in Scotland. Little dabs and flounders that size. Unbelievable. Those haddock were nice, that was a surprise. Really wasn't expecting them here. I mean, we've had them here before. We only had one that day, but to get a double shot on the same cast, I think that's pretty good. But yeah, so I'll get this fish back. And yes, we'll see how many species we can get. I think we're on 3 now. Haddock, whiting and dab. Yeah, we're on 3. I'm surprised we haven't had a gurnard yet. I think that'll be one of the next ones we get, so I'll bring you back when we have it. Might be a slightly better fish. Oh, what's that? What did I say, Dad? It's a gurnard. I think you only get 1 species of gurnard here, and this one's a grey gurnard. It's got like an orange strip, but it is a grey gurnard. Beautiful fish, nailed on that size 6 wormer again, as you can see. We'll get him back now. Right, we've got something here that's pulling back. I've got my other line and a better gurnard. Let's see, is it another grey or is it a red? Yeah, it's another grey, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, it's a beautiful fish. Nailed on the size 6 again. Love gurnards, I do. I haven't caught a grey one this year, apart from today. I've had a few nice ones off Chesil, as you've probably seen. But yes. Oh, was that a fish or a wave? Just had a wave pretending to be a fish. It was splashing about. Anyway, I think I've got a bite on my other rod now, so I'll get this fish back. And yes. Beautiful scenery up here, mine. Just look. Got the mountains, the sea. Just look. Here's a cracking spot to be. I'd rather be here than sat at home, that's for sure. Ooh, is that a red gurnard, that one? No, I think it's another grey. That was on the pop-up, on the top snood, that one. Let's get her back. Well, look out for a double shot, guys. We've got a dab and a haddock. Beautiful. You can tell it's a haddock because it's got sort of a funny shaped mouth and it's got that thumbprint just by its pectoral fin there, look. and the dorsal fin's got sort of like a pointy bit at the end. Very nice. Just a dab. A dab that's took both hooks, the bottom and the middle, as you can see. Oh, one just come out, and the middle hook's just there, look. Right guys, catching so many fish, I can't keep 2 rods in the water. I'm only going to bring you back if I have double or triple shots or a different species. So that's a double shot of small lively dabs, as you can see. I'll get these guys back and I'll bring you back when we have another species.
Well, it's got to be one of the easiest fishing spots I know. I'm sat in the van. I'm going to cook us breakfast now. Chris is out there. So we're going to have some sausage baps. Look at that view. There's usually a few people here, but it's early in the morning. So there'll be some people arrive later. There's usually quite a few people come fishing down here. No mackerel have turned up yet, which is unusual. It's just the top of the tide. They could come at any time. Chris is having a great time. I would say he's had about, what would you say?
Oh, we've got me near 30 fish now, probably.
About 30 fish. We've been fishing about an hour. So we're not recording everything. We're hoping for something bigger to turn up. We usually pick up a couple of decent pollock close in, and even we pick up sea trout here as well. So there's time for that.
Right guys, I'll be honest, the bites have kept coming. Ooh, I've got myself a nice little double shot here. Double shot of whiting. That middle one's the smallest one I've ever seen.
Big
Anyway.
good bait.
Yeah, bait. Yeah, bites have kept coming, but it's not really been anything worth showing you. Just been small whiting like this, tiny dabs, a few more small gurnards. But I did, earlier, have a nice, fresh mackerel, as you can see. Beautiful fresh bait that's going to be. So yes, I think that makes it 5 species. And I've wound in these, I don't know what they are. As I've got them out of the water, they just spat the hook. They're like jet black and tiny. No idea what they are. Hopefully I can show you for you guys in a minute.
What do you think that is?
My rod's nearly just been pulled in. I've got something much bigger on. It's holding its ground. Got it under the rod now.
Tiny hooks?
Size 6 wormers I've got on. I can't bully it.
Looks like a ray.
Might be a ray. You see the bite literally?
I did, yeah.
Going in. Ooh, that's not a ray. What's that? Oh, it is a ray. The little thornback. Oh, it's a pretty thornback. You can see it swimming and all.
Right, you're going to have fun lifting that up.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it around there. There's like a beach over to our left. So,
Oh,
lovely little thornback.
not something we usually catch here, is it? It's another species.
Can't get away from these things.
Many species.
It's a pretty little thornback though.
Yeah, it is.
There you go, beautiful.
We get fed up of that where we live, but
Yeah,
they're
we do,
brilliant to catch them here.
Yeah, let's get her back.
Yeah.